Machines Like Me by Ian McEwan. Read by Billy Howle. But remember, please, the law by which we live. We are not built to comprehend a lie. Rudyard Kipling, The Secret of the Machines. 1. It was a religious yearning granted hope. It was the holy grail of science. Our ambitions ran high and low, for a creation myth made real, for a monstrous act of self-love. As soon as it was feasible, we had no choice but to follow our desires and hang the consequences. In loftiest terms, we aimed to escape our mortality, confront or even replace the Godhead with a perfect self. More practically, we intended to devise an improved, more modern version of ourselves and exult in the joy of invention, the thrill of mastery. In the autumn of the 20th century, it came about at last, the first step towards the fulfillment of an ancient dream, the beginning of the long lesson we would teach ourselves that however complicated we were, however faulty and difficult to describe in even our simplest actions and modes of being, we could be imitated and bettered. And I was there, as a young man, an early and eager adopter in that chilly dawn. But artificial humans were a cliché long before they arrived. So when they did, they seemed to some a disappointment. The imagination, fleeter than history, than technological advance, had already rehearsed this future in books, then films and TV dramas, as if human actors, walking with a certain glazed look, phony head movements, some stiffness in the lower back, could prepare us for life with our cousins from the future. I was among the optimists, blessed by unexpected funds following my mother's death and the sale of the family home, which turned out to be on a valuable development site. The first truly viable manufactured human, with plausible intelligence and looks, believable motion and shifts of expression, went on sale the week before the Falkland task force set off on its hopeless mission. Adam cost £86,000. I brought him home in a hired van to my unpleasant flat in North Clapham. I'd made a reckless decision, but I was encouraged by reports that Sir Alan Turing, war hero and presiding genius of the digital age, had taken delivery of the same model. He probably wanted to have his lab take it apart to examine its workings fully. 12 of this first edition were called Adam. 13 were called Eve. Corny, everyone agreed, but commercial. Notions of biological race being scientifically discredited, the 25 were designed to cover a range of ethnicities. There were rumors, then complaints, that the Arab could not be told apart from the Jew. Random programming, as well as life experience, would grant to all complete latitude in sexual preference. By the end of the first week, all the Eves sold out. At a careless glance, I might have taken my Adam for a Turk or a Greek. He weighed 170 pounds, so I had to ask my upstairs neighbour Miranda to help me carry him in from the street on the disposable stretcher that came with the purchase. While his batteries began to charge, I made us coffee, then scrolled through the 470-page online handbook. Its language was mostly clear and precise, but Adam was created across different agencies, and in places the instructions had the charm of a nonsense poem. Unreveal upside of B347K vest to gain carefree emoticon with motherboard output to attenuate mood swing penumbra. At last, with cardboard and polystyrene wrapping strewn around his ankles, he sat naked at my tiny dining table.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?